I'm a little worried for folks in your position. The end of everything as we know it. It's not going away. It's a force that we're all going to have to reckon with in the near future. It is, without question, going to be an integral part of your career and your success in your careers. The majority of my career was spent in the computer industry. The first 18 or 20 years I was a sales rep selling large-scale mainframe computer components and high-end mini computer systems, mostly to the commercial marketplace, some financial, some large banks. Back in those days, computer systems were extremely expensive, in the many millions of dollars, some of them. But they were only sold to the largest companies. Small companies could not afford computers back in those days. I did that for a number of different companies. I was very successful at it. I got lucky, I guess. But at towards the end of my sales career, I kind of had an urge to do something on my own. So I had an opportunity working with Linda to start a computer software development company. Towards the end of it, we got into creating digital images for public safety organizations, was our primary customer base. And we had an opportunity to look at facial recognition in the early stages of that technology. We purchased some software to do that from a very large Japanese corporation. Towards the end of our time at Dynamic Imaging, to developing our own facial recognition technology. But we did have an opportunity to take a look at machine learning in its early days. What is now known as AI, back in those days was just called machine learning. I, like everyone else, I'm on the fence as to what the current state of artificial intelligence is. And you can go down probably two different paths. It's either going to be a panacea, which is going to solve lots of mankind's problems, like health issues and climate issues and some of the more complex problems that we can't help solve in our. The other is that it's going to be the end of everything as we know it, the point where machines become super intelligent. And by super intelligent, I mean that they are more intelligent than humans in all domains. That is what's called artificial superintelligence. And the predictions kind of go off the rails at that point. Some people say it could be the beginning, the end of society as we know it. And others think that it could be the beginning of what could be just a wonderful environment to live in. I'm kind of glad I'm not starting out my career right now. So I'm a little worried for folks in your position because it does, with things like agentic AI, it does have the ability to master skills that have up to this point only been in the hands of human beings. The machines now are known to be better at certain things. In the medical field, for example, it's common knowledge that machines can read X-rays better than human doctors can. In the technical realm, machines are better at writing programs or writing code now than human coders. The best advice that I can gather from the research that I've done into AI is to get engaged now before you try and go out into the work world. Get engaged on a regular basis with AI. Use it for what you think it is that you may want to do in your career. But use it aggressively. Don't just use it for simple tasks. No one knows what the future of AI is going to bring for us. I can see it in the work that I do and my partner's work, who is way, way, way more advanced in AI than I am. It's becoming frighteningly good at what it does. So it's not going away. It's a force that we're all going to have to reckon with in the near future.